It's 27 days to my 30th birthday. Hello, it's me again. I trust your day has been good, just as mine has been. First, I want to say thank you to all of you that have reached out to me. I'm happy that I'm also learning from your experiences. So, thank you, thank you. Today, I want to talk about friendships. So in the past 10 years, I know that I've had friends that have been constant, that have been consistent. So what I mean is I've had friends that I've made for the past 10 years and we've been good. Also, I've had friends that I have intentionally, not the word intentionally, I have intentionally taken the decision to run away from. Yes, I would use run away from because of one, my mental health. Two, some of them I realized that we don't align purpose wise, ideology wise, So I've made a conscious intention to sever myself from toxic relationship. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. And I've also learned you know I've also learned in the past 10 years the importance of nurturing friendships. I remember that a few weeks ago I was discussing with a friend of mine, and then we started talking about different phases of friendship. Um, how some people just ghost you. I don't know if that's the yeah I think that's the appropriate word to use. Some people just ghost you, and then you make efforts to, try and understand why they are ghosting you, make efforts to, just make sure that the relationship is rekindled. And then at the end of the day, you realize that um, the issue for some people might be communication, and for some people, it might just be natural fallout. But like I said, one thing that I've learned is the importance of nurturing relationships, and that's communication, clear communication. And I've tried as much as possible to, in the past 2 years, yes, in the past 2 years, I've tried as much as possible to adjust because I noticed that I told this friend of mine that I noticed that there was a time where I wasn't conscious of it, but then I just don't call people, I don't chat them up, I don't. And then at the point I sat down and I looked at it, it looked as if I don't have friends anymore, you know. So I've learned to nurture my relationships in the last 10 years. But then, like I said about severing myself from some relationships, um, you can't force yourself into a toxic friendship and you still be balanced mentally. These days, I feel that we need to take, and that's part of, like I talked about self-love yesterday, that's part of loving yourself. Make sure that you are sound. Make sure that, in fact, even the Bible says that that God has not given you the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. That sound mind is very key, and that has to do with your mental health. It has to do with your mental health. So when you realize that a friendship, a relationship is draining you, or probably you're the only one investing in the relationship, my dear, friendship no be by force. Friendship no be by force. Sever yourself quickly from such relationships. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you're fighting those people. I still have friends that I don't really talk to, or let me not call them friends. I still have people that I don't really talk to anymore. But when I meet them at functions, when I meet them outside, I greet them and we move on. that doesn't mean that I have a bad vibe or inside in my mind for them, but I've just realized that our relationship will not take us anywhere. But for those that I call friends, I try as much as possible, to nurture them, because I really believe in this Yoruba statement that says in Yolasho, do well. Being a loner, you can't do well without people around you. Yeah, so putting it to you today, nurture your friendships and sever yourself from toxic relationships. Bye.